Hey, beautiful souls. Whether you're single or in a relationship, this intuitive love tarot reading is meant to find you. If you're new here, welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you're returning, thank you so much for being here again. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe for your ongoing spiritual guidance. Let's take a deep breath together and settle in, friends, as we uncover the insights and lessons meant for your highest good. Ready to see what's unfolding? Let's dive in. Hey there, Virgo. This is your general intuitive love reading, and that's going to cover about 4 weeks from the time that you see it, all right? A period of about 4 weeks. I've already asked for blessings for the reading, so we're just going to dive right in and see what the cards have, what they want to reveal. Okay, apologies, Virgo, first and foremost, because my voice is a little weird. I'm coming down with something, really desperately trying to hold out here during this reading. So please bear with me and thank you for your patience. I want to say that the very first message that my guides are giving me is that this reading is really about learning, and it's about learning to receive joy, and it's learning about not overanalyzing something. Okay, now you have this pleasure card, you have this inner peace card, and this new beginnings card, and basically, peace arrives when you stop waiting for the other shoe to drop. Okay, that's what they're kind of showing me, the shoe dropping kind of thing. All right, so it's like you're waiting in anticipation for something bad to go wrong, and or for somebody, if you're not in a relationship and you're looking for one, it's like you're waiting for somebody to show up and go, see, I told you he wasn't going to be the right, or I told you that person wasn't going to be the right person for me. I told you. Okay, so that's sort of like the shoe, waiting for the other shoe to drop as well. Okay, so I feel like you're definitely learning here, and that's going to bring you some emotional growth. It's also going to teach or bring for you, I won't say teach so much, but bring for you some mutual respect, and that's really important. Okay, it's very important in a relationship you feel genuinely appreciated, and love is something that you relax into. Okay, it shouldn't be that hard. Okay. Now, in your current general energies, you have this pleasure card that is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the Star card. I mean, that is really wonderful, well-earned energy, my friends, okay? The Ten of Pentacles in a love reading is about emotional and material security, right? It's saying home, the family that you want, the perfect environment that you've built, built on hard work, mind you, but it's a long-term potential for a relationship. And so you may be looking for a long-term. You could be presently in a long-term relationship. That's definitely pleasurable, right? Because these cards are clarifying the pleasure card. Um, and if you're single, you might be hoping for a potential relationship to start during this period of time that will become a long-term, relationship. So there's a sense here of this could really last, right? And, the stars, are aligning for you because obviously you have the star card here. And the star card is also a card that adds hope and that your faith is restored in this. Pleasure is, especially coming, from this oracle card, it's like a message to savor the relationship or to take time with it and to take time with that special someone, right? This is a sign to stop and smell the roses. And if you're single, it's saying, you're feeling hopeful that perhaps you've been through a long healing phase from a past relationship, but you're learning and you're ready to start something new and to have something that is going to be pleasurable. And any way you look at it, no matter what your situation is, you're learning that pleasure doesn't have to be earned through really hard effort, right? Like I said, it doesn't have to be this hard. You just have to be open and ready to receive it. Okay, now you have the inner peace, the moon clarified by the moon in the Five of Cups, and this is your resistance position, right? So this is sort of the challenge here for you, and that challenge is kind of like an internal challenge, Virgo. The moon says, maybe there's some uncertainty here. Maybe there's some old fears. Maybe there's some new fears. Maybe there's some doubts. There's some subconscious worry somewhere down the line, okay? And when you mix that with the Five of Cups, the universe is saying there was disappointment, or there is disappointment or grief from the past. We look at the negative. We don't try to look at, both sides of something, the negative and the positive, right? Like this guy just can't see that. He sees he needs to get over to that place over there. Doesn't know how he's going to cross it, but he just can only see the cups that have fallen down and not the two that are right behind him standing up, okay, as the potential solution here, okay? So what tends to happen is that the challenges in a relationship is about not letting past, excuse me, I'm sneezing here. It's about not letting the past heartbreak color your present opportunities or your present situation. Now, it's a message to release, to let go. Don't think about the what ifs, okay? And trust that there is safety in these emotions, okay? And it can exist even though you may have had a chaotic past, okay? Something new can come, or the existing can remain pleasurable if you let go of the what ifs and the negativity. So, I mean, this message is applicable to anybody who, may be listening to this reading. And my guides are telling me that it's really in particular to singles who really need to listen to this in order to move forward, all right? Inner peace comes when you stop replaying emotional losses and you allow yourself to live in the now, okay? And not in the memories of the past. Now we get into the last set of cards here, which is your outcome. So I'm very pleased because I see new beginnings. I see it's clarified by Six of Wands, which is a victory. It's clarified by the King of Cups, which is very balanced head and heart energy. And that's a beautiful outcome because it says the opportunity for love is there. The opportunity for love is expanding for you in a very profound way, in a wonderful way, with that new beginnings card, right? A new beginning is on the horizon. That's what's so wonderful. Like it's a new day is dawning. And something is emerging for you, and it's time to seize it, all right? Now, timing is everything, and my guides are telling me the time is now. So, anything is possible, but if there's something that comes your way and you're single, you might want to give more thought or look at, right? Don't look at the just the negative. So, like, I feel like some of you out there are, you feel like almost like there's a sense of luck when you meet this new person. And that's great because you have the Six of Wands, right? Six of Wands is victory card. It brings recognition. It brings validation, emotional validation anyway, in a love reading. And it brings success in love. So, the King of Cups sort of balances it all out and says, there's emotional maturity here. You have stability potentially in this. And, there's a little bit of compassion here. For some of you out there, if you are looking for somebody, you could meet someone who feels deeply, but is a really balanced person too. Okay, so they really have their head and heart on, nicely balanced. And, if you are single, the Six of Wands says, and there could be a sign that someone sees your worth. All right. And that is really important, is that they see the worth in you as well. What your value is, what you bring to the table, what you, all the good of you and what you can bring to the relationship. If you are in a relationship already, the new beginnings isn't a new beginning, but it might be a refreshed beginning, okay, or a refreshed, relationship. And, that's really beautiful because that's really radiant energy, my friends. And I would just say that, it's like a glow of attractiveness I'm feeling for somebody out there. And so don't overanalyze it. Don't analyze your happiness. Just let it in and live it. Okay, that's where I'm going to leave your reading for today. Apologies for my sneezing, my nose, my voice. I hope something resonates. Don't forget to hit the like. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you again very soon. Until then, please know I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.